Hey guys, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tag for you guys and it's the 50 random questions tag, I believe it's called. I hope it's called that. You'll see from the title of the video anyway. But I was tagged by Sandra from, can't remember actually the name of her YouTube channel, but her blog is called The Puzzle of Sandra's Life. And she's a really nice girl and her video was really good, and I suggest you check out her channel. She's a blogger, but she went ahead and made YouTube videos now, so I'll link her down below if you want to check her out. But anyway, let's get started. The 50 facts about me. Okay, I'm Australian, in case you can't tell. I grew up in the country. And I wasn't a city person at all, but once I moved to the city and realised how amazing it was, I never looked back. I moved to Brisbane City in 2010 on January 1st, and I have lived here ever since. I have a dog and a fish, and they're my only two pets. My dog's name is Phoebe, and my fish's name is Swally. Yes, that's from How I Met Your Mother. And my dog is a Shih Tzu Maltese, and she's been in several videos, and usually you can see my fish tank like in the background over there with my fish in it. I have to sleep with one leg out of the bed, so it's like dangling over the side of the bed. I don't know why. I am an actress in training, and people either have two reactions, like one or the other reaction to that. Either they're like, oh, okay, cool. Or they're like, oh my god, that's amazing, good for you, following your dreams. So there's two reactions I get to that fact. I work in telecommunications, so I work 5 days a week and I study overnight time. Xena, Warrior Princess was my favourite show growing up, and I'm not ashamed to say that I still watch that show and I own every single one of them on DVD. My favourite movie genre is action. It will always be an action film, and preferably with a female action hero. It's got to have a female in it because I don't like watching a bunch of burly men just whacking things. I like watching martial arts with a girl like kicking ass, basically. I love my piano and I'm obsessed with my piano, and I wish I had more time to play it, and it's red. I don't have a preference for gold or silver. But I do love rose gold, but I like to mix metals and I don't believe in just wearing one, so I wear both. I have been in singing lessons since I was about 14 on and off, and I would love to be a professional singer, but I have no rhythm. I love playing Xbox games, and my favourite games are The Elder Scrolls and Tomb Raider. I would love to be a travel show host or some sort of fashion host. Kind of like Juliana Rancic. I would like to host E and do all the fashion things that she does. But I would also love to have a travel show. I think that would be awesome. If I wasn't going to be an actress, I would love to work in fashion. A lot of the careers I want are usually very hard to get into, such as singing, acting, fashion, writing, or some sort of journalism. So I'm screwed, pretty much. My fashion icon is Nicole Richie, without a doubt. I love everything she wears, she can't do anything wrong, and I cannot believe it's the same person that was on The Simple Life. My girl crush is Rihanna, and that's just become a recent thing ever since I saw her Where Have You Been film clip. The dancing is amazing and she is just so hot. My man crush is Ian Somerhalder. I love his eyes and I love him as Damon on The Vampire Diaries. I love organisation, yet I can never seem to organise things the way I want them to. My mum is really organised and everything always looks so pretty in her bathroom, in her room, in like everything she touches just looks amazing, whereas I want things to look organised, but they never do. My pet peeves are usually things people do, which are people who are racist, condescending, or just plain rude. My favourite makeup product to buy are lipsticks and lip glosses, just anything for lips. When I was younger, I never really branched out in fashion. I only ever wore jeans and t-shirts pretty much, and barely any jewellery. and you would not think I was the same person. I was very plain. My favourite subject growing up was science and English, and I really wish I had pursued science a little bit more, because I think I would have really loved to be, I don't know, maybe an astrophysicist or something like that. But it's probably a little too late for me now. But if I had have paid more attention in school and actually finished high school and went to university, I think I could have done something with science. I would love to learn French properly. I did it in primary school, and I tried to learn it a little bit in high school, but I never really pursued it. But I can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See, I can keep going. I can actually count to 69, oddly enough. That is a random number. In French. I think 69 is 69. But I'm sure I probably pronounce a lot of numbers wrong. Up until 2011, I'd never been overseas, and now I have been over to a dozen countries thanks to a Kentucky tour and a trip to America and Canada. So I've been to over a dozen countries. I think America, Canada, well, I've been to New Zealand, but only in the airport. And then Italy, France, Switzerland, Austria, Liechtenstein, I think that's a country. I remember them saying that on the Kentucky tour. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Germany, Greece, Turkey, did I say France? I really can't remember. But yeah, I've been to a lot of countries thanks to Kentucky, and I thoroughly recommend Kentucky tours, but only once. I could never do that again. I do not want children. I am not a maternal person at all. I'm maternal towards my dog, and that's pretty much the most maternal you will ever see me. I am also not a very big relationship type person. I love my friends and family, but when it comes to guys, I'm not a big relationship person. I get really annoyed very easily if I'm around someone for too long. I like my alone time, and every guy I've been with kind of wants to be a bit too clingy. So relationships are a turn off to me. But maybe I'll meet a guy that's not too bad one day and I will actually want to be around him more. I've become more attracted to African culture lately. I've got a couple of friends from Africa, and I don't know, I just really like the culture. I like the dancing, I like a bunch of things, so I think I'd like to visit Africa one day. I just got my wisdom teeth pulled, and it hurt. No sympathy? Okay. I hate team sports, and in high school they always tried to make me play basketball. I'm like 5 feet tall. Do you really think I'm gonna get the ball in the hoop? No. However, I do love outdoor sports, so anything like horse riding, rock climbing, ice skating, snowboarding, surfing, hiking, anything outdoorsy like that is so fun. That's the only type of sport you will ever see me do. My taste in music varies. I like anything from Britney Spears to Queen to Marilyn Manson. So my music taste is very, very wide, very broad range. I think the only music I don't really like is hardcore metal and maybe country. But country, I can like a few country songs as well, but not the hardcore country music, like nasal thing. I am very close with my mum. She is like a best friend and a sister and a parent all rolled into one. I am very, very short. I am 5 feet tall, which I think is about 150. Well, actually, I think I'm 5'1.5" an inch, which is 153 centimeters tall, I think. And yes, so I'm very, very short. I hate talking on the phone for long periods of time. Quick conversation, I'm fine, but if you are on the phone to me for longer than half an hour, I get really irritated because your ear gets hot and sweaty, and no, I just don't like talking on the phone. I'd rather have a face-to-face conversation. I tried to be a vegetarian and a vegan for a while. For a lot of periods in my life I've tried to be that because I love animals, but I have a tendency to go back to eating meat, which sucks, but it's just, I don't know, I feel really lethargic if I don't eat meat every now and then. Skincare makes me happy. I love skincare packaging, I love giving myself a facial, I love giving other people facials, I just love skincare. There is nothing better than coming home at the end of a long day and taking off your bra. That is the best feeling in the world. Apart from maybe taking your shoes off. Nah, bra trumps it. I love gold class cinema. I've only been once, but if you don't know what gold class cinema is, it's like, I think you pay about $70 and, or maybe $60, I don't know, to go see a movie, but you get treated like royalty. I absolutely love it, and you get massive reclining chairs, and waitresses or waiters come and like give you your food, and you can get like amazing food and champagne if you're that way inclined, and it's just an amazing way to go see a movie. My dad is not with my mum, so he's well, him and my mum never married, but he is married now to another woman, and I have step siblings. However, before that I was an only child, so I don't have any real siblings. My favourite countries in the world so far, apart from my own, I love Australia, have been Greece, specifically Mykonos. I love Mykonos. And France, which is Paris, of course. I love Paris. And probably Canada as well. I really liked Vancouver. So I don't know, it felt really homely there. I felt like I was at home, so I loved Vancouver. I hate typical romance. If you did something like putting a bunch of roses in the bath and petals everywhere and stuff, I would feel very uncomfortable. However, romance to me, good romance is when a guy remembers something about you. So for example, like to tape your favorite TV show. Just something simple like that I think is amazing. I think that's really nice. I would love to have an animal sanctuary. I would love to have cows and chickens and pigs and goats and just like horses and just heaps of animals just running around, and I'd love to just play with them all day and have little baby chickens and little baby ducks and turkeys. I don't know, I'd love to have an animal sanctuary. I love shopping, but I don't think that's any surprise to you guys because pretty much every second video of mine is a haul. So yeah, I can't stop. I'll probably never own my own house. YouTube is like my TV. I love TV. I watch Vampire Diaries and shows like that, but I love YouTube and I watch it like a person would watch TV. I hate crowds and music festivals. I went to my first music festival not long ago and I did not enjoy it. I hate being pushed and shoved around, and yeah, I just do not like crowds at all. I crack not only my knuckles, but pretty much every joint in my body cracks. My back, my neck, my elbows, my knees, my hips, my thigh bones, everything on me cracks. And there's not much I can do about it, it just cracks. So hopefully those studies are right and I will not get arthritis, because otherwise I think I would have it all through my body and I would be in a lot of pain. I have a weird phobia of, this sounds so weird, it's like clusters of things. So a cluster of warts or a cluster of moles, or there's a disease that fish get that makes their scales stick up, and no, can't deal with it. I hate anything like that. Ugh. Just thinking about it makes me want to itch everything. And I have researched it, and it does have a name, and if I remember what it is I'll link it down below, but it's usually just like clusters of circular things. So like penny pasta, if it all stands up on an end in a bowl, yeah, that is just a horrible, nah, can't deal with it. It's disgusting, and I'm thinking about it and itching right now. And last fact about me is I love positive people. I love being around positive people and enjoying life, and I want to be in this world for as long as possible. So I love having fun with life. I don't like negativity. So I just love to look at the positive sides of things and enjoy life. So that has been my 50 random facts about myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I tag everyone who wants to do it. So I would love to see them, and leave it as a video response if you like, so I can watch it. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!